It's Friday, fool, and you need this tool. Welcome back to the glorious episode of It's Friday, fool, you need this tool. My name is Kyle Voss, and on Fridays, I bring you a tool. A tool that I use here in this shop or that I've featured on this channel. Alright, I got a tool for you this week. A good one, a good one that you wouldn't normally think about buying, I wouldn't think, because I didn't until I needed it. But it's a good one to have in your toolbox for when you need it. And it's really one of those tools that it's like, you can get by without it, but you're gonna tear some stuff up, you're not gonna do it the right way, and you really need this tool. Shout out to everybody that hung out with me last night on a 2-hour live stream. Yes, 2 hours, people hung out for 2 hours. It was rad, I appreciate y'all. It was, it was a good conversation. We hung out, we talked, answered questions. Think I'm gonna start doing them every Sunday. And not just like Q&A live streams, but just maybe I grab a piece of equipment in the shop, we sit down, the English wheel, the Planish or something, and yeah, I just start working a piece of metal, and you guys can ask questions, you can ask to see stuff closer, whatever, right? I thought it was pretty cool. Got some new equipment for live streaming, so maybe it won't be crappy video. Anyways, let's get into this week's tool. So this tool really came about when I was doing the updates on the C10 build. Really needed some of this stuff, and so yeah, I went and purchased it just so I could do that build, make those modifications. And that is a trim removal set. So if you've ever removed trim on anything, door panels, whatever, if you're like me for the last however many years, you just kind of wing it, right? And then you end up tearing stuff up. You end up breaking pieces. Well, on the C10 build, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take everything apart the best, easiest way that I could do that without tearing stuff up, especially if I had to take off a new piece. I put a new piece on and maybe, I didn't do what I needed to do, so I need to take it back off. And that's where this kit here comes in handy. This kit is probably the most complete kit that I could find. I mean, it has everything you would need, including, it even includes a lot of the little, I don't even know what these things are called, the little door panel pieces. What are these things called? What is that? What is that little thing called? I don't know. Hey, if you know what those things are called, put it in the comment section. I wanna know so I don't sound like I know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But it literally comes with every size you can imagine, even the kind that are on more modern cars, which I actually like these better because they're removable. If you've ever seen these bad boys here, where you basically push it in and you can pop that piece down and it expands, and then when you're ready to pop it back out, you just kind of pry that little center piece up, and then you can take it out without tearing stuff up. This kind here is like what you'd find on a lot of the older vehicles. They tend to wear out over time, and then you have to throw them away. So it comes with tons and tons of these different size pieces, along with every tool you can imagine that would take those out, plus other things. And when I say other things, I mean lots of other things. So it even comes with these. For you guys stereo guys, you probably know what these are. These are little pieces you use to pull out your stereo. So just to start off, I mean, it has a bunch of stuff in here that I don't even know what they're used for. It's got a bunch of little picks, which obviously I know what those are used for. Pry tools, a lot of them in plastic, so you don't kind of mess or mar things up. Some in metal. It's even got these little pliers right here. These little pliers, you squeeze them and it pops those things right out. Along with a lot of these picks right here, which I don't even know what they're for, but I'm sure I'll be working on a build one day and be like, oh, that's what that's for. They all just slide in this little pouch, really easy. Each place each place. Each one has its own place. So you know if one's missing. And then, yeah, you just pop this thing shut, zip it up, and you tuck it away till the next time you need it. It's got flat ones, curved ones, bent ones, U-shaped ones, everything. So like I said, if you're working on any kind of project and you're removing body panels, I know a prime example of this would be, I have a buddy of mine that does tinting, window tinting on vehicles for a living, and he likes to take the door panels off everything he works on. He takes the door panels off to put the tint in and then puts the door panels back on. This is the kit you would need to do that. Every car is different. Every car needs a different tool. You don't want to tear up somebody else's car. You take these tools here, you can pop all that stuff loose, take those door panels off, and then when you're ready to put it back on, you put it back on. And for this kit here, if you were to happen to break something, you can just put another one in. So like I said, it's one of those things where you don't really need it till you need it. And I don't know, if you're kind of a hack, you don't really need it anyway, you just kind of hack at it. I'm guilty of that myself. I don't even know where this thing goes. This one. If you need it, you need it, and this kit will do it. This includes everything, and this kit was not very expensive. Matter of fact, it even has all these little bad boys. I think these things are for taking out connectors. So if you've ever worked on wiring in a vehicle and it's got a connector and you need to like pull the little metal piece out of the plastic connector, that's what these are for. You kind of slide this thing in there, releases the little clip, you can pull that wire out, do whatever you're gonna do with it, slide it back in, it snaps in, you're ready to go. So they've thought about everything in this kit. Like I said, I have not used a majority of this, but now I have it if I need it. If I'm not mistaken, I think this kit was like under 30 bucks. As I always do, I'll drop you a link in the description. You can go check them out. If you feel like this is something you could use, yeah, go check it out. You'll thank me later. But the trim removal kit, the full kit, the complete set, the Rochambeau of trim removal, the whole thing, everything you need. It even has enough tools where if you let somebody borrow one and they don't bring it back, you're okay, because I'm sure another tool will work. All right guys, there you go. This Friday's tool, the trim removal set. I suggest you get one if you remove anything. If you have removed anything in the past, you probably agree with me. As always, thank you for joining me on this amazing Friday. I hope everybody's doing well. It's Friday, fool!